Hello, you guys. Good morning. Good to be with you again. I never forget a promise. So, Gabi, today, is Gabi there? Tá, se a Gabi tá aí? A Gabi? Oh, okay. I have a promise, and I'm going to fulfill it. So today we are going to give a second try on the Kahoot game. I think it's going to work this time. And I'm very happy to be with you guys. TGIF, right? Thank God it's Friday. And it is a special Friday because it's also a special day. Do you guys know what day is today? What special day is today? Okay. Anyway, my name is Alhandra. We're together again. And today we are going to continue exercising the reported speech. We are also going to discuss a little bit about the topic of the unit, which is the way to success. Okay, we're going to do a little reading. We're going to play some games. And I want you guys to know that we are here in great company. We have Henrique to assist us on the internet, on the computers. And we have Tassiane to answer all our questions. Okay, we have Carla today to answer all our questions. So feel free to type in your questions and comments on the chat, and she's going to let me know, okay? And let's get started, okay? If I speak too much English, if I speak too fast, if you need an explanation, a translation, feel free to type it in, okay? And then Carla is going to let me know. Let's get started. One word we're going to read a lot today is the word entrepreneur. Okay, entrepreneur. I don't know if you know what it means, but we're going to get to know that word today. But before we get to the word, let's start by celebrating the day. What day is today? What celebration do we have today? Do you know? Today is Valentine's Day, right? Not really Valentine's Day per se, because we're not celebrating Saint Valentine, because if we really celebrated in Saint Valentine's Day, it wouldn't be today. But the closest thing to the celebration we have in Brazil today is St. Valentine's, so that's why we call it St. Valentine's Day, right? But the first question I want to ask you, and I want to type the answer, and you can type it in Portuguese so that Carla can read it to me, is, when is Valentine's Day celebrated around the world? Do you know? When Valentine's Day is celebrated around the world? I'll give you a couple minutes. Henrique, can you move on? Thank you. So, happy Valentine's Day. And these are the two questions I want you to answer me before we get to the reported speech. Do you know when Valentine's Day is celebrated in the United States? Furthermore, when it's celebrated all over the world? And why is the date different? Why is it that day there and this day here? Carla? Nenhuma respostinha para mim aí? No. No? Okay, I'll give you guys 20 seconds to see if you get it right. What day is Valentine's Day celebrated in the rest of the world? Yay! Fantastic. That's it. February 14th. Fantastic. Thank you, guys. Thank you for answering. Thank you for being there, paying attention and answering. February 14th. That's it. We're going to read a text. And in this text, I want you guys to find out why we celebrate it in a different date. Okay? I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. And as you read and you find the answer, please type it. Okay? Me tira da tela. Deixa eu só o texto. Vê se eles respondem. Sai. Uhum. Ah, eles são fofos. Com a... Okay, I saw an answer there. February 14th because they celebrated on St. Valentine's Day. Fantastic. But now we're going to see the reason why in Brazil we don't celebrate it in the same day. Okay? So, I'm not going to read the whole text, but they're going to give you two reasons for it not to be celebrated on February 14th. One reason is because of Carnival, right? Since we have Carnival in February, between February and March, and it is such a big celebration in Brazil, they decided, whoever decides this type of things, that having this date in February would not cause the effect we would expect, because it would interfere with Carnival celebrations, and then Valentine's Day would go unnoticed. People wouldn't care for Valentine's Day. And the other reason is because in June, precisely June 13th, we have Saint Anthony's Day, right? And Saint Anthony is the saint you pray for if you want to find love, if you want to get married, and if you believe in that kind of thing. So because of Saint Anthony's Day on June 13th, they moved the celebration, the equivalent celebration to Saint Valentine's Day, from February 14th to June 12th. It's important to say, however, that this celebration, it has a different connotation in Brazil. Why? Because in Brazil, we celebrate the day in a more romantic way, right? It's more of a boyfriend-girlfriend type of celebration. Whereas in America, or in the rest of the world, it really celebrates love as a whole. So people will celebrate friendships, and family and relatives and all kinds of love expression. So it's not only for romantic love, it's for love as a whole, right? So it's important to notice this difference. That's why Valentine's Day is celebrated even by little kids. They write messages for mommy, for their best friends, whatever. So I just didn't want Valentine's Day to go unnoticed. If you have a Valentine, have a happy Valentine's Day any way you can. And if you don't have a Valentine, celebrate it with friends through Zoom, or talk to your friends and celebrate it with your relatives. It's just important to know that in its original idea, it wouldn't be a day only for romantic love. It's a day for all sorts of expressions of love. Okay? So happy Valentine's Day. TGIF and Valentine's Day, it's a special Friday. In English class, it's a special Friday, I'm sure. Okay? So next. As I promised, Gabi, this one's for you. We're going to try to play Kahoot once more, okay? I've adjusted the time so that it would fit and it would consider the delay I have for you guys to get the message. And I hope it's going to work. So we're going to give it a try, okay? So, are you with me? Everything okay? Let me know if you're having trouble, because I'm going to switch from this screen to the screen of the game so that you can see the code. Are you guys on board? Yes? Let's try it. Let's play it. It's going to work today because it's Valentine's Day. Okay, so give me a second, okay? Henrique, bota na tela do Kahoot. Guys, if you're having any difficulty, please let us know through the chat. Carla is going to tell me, okay? Okay. So let's play it. Classic. Okay. Okay. We're going to exercise reported speech through Kahoot. Do you know Kahoot? You are going to open a new tab in your computer, leave our chat on, leave our class on or live, and then on a new tab or in your cell phone, you're going to type in Kahoot, kahoot.it, okay? And you are going to join the game on this, using this code, okay? I have Gabi. I knew, Gabi, I could count on you. I have Gabi and Manu, Inês, Glória, Thaís, Lívia, Vini. It's also good because I get to know your names, guys. I don't know your names yet. So, Beatrice, Pedro, 21. Come on, man. Fix that code. 21, change that code. Okay, thank you. 21, change that. I want a name. I want to know you. Fernando. 21, don't ruin our game. Change it. I have Leah. I have Vinny, another Vinny. We have Vinny and Vinny too. Johnny. Is anyone facing any difficulties? How many students do I have there? 25? Henrique, 25? Alunos aí. I have 20 players. Tá bom. Quantos alunos estão na live assistindo? Eu digo na live. Okay, so I have 21 players, only one person. Okay, I have 22 players. So Daniel, Johnny, Ingrid, Lorena, Steph, Vini Filgueiras, I suppose. Inês, Vitinho. I have Vini Filgueiras. I have 3 Vinis? That's impossible, guys. Come on. Fernando, Pedro, Olivia, Manu, Vivi, Isadora, Lia, Julia, Beatrice, Gloria, and Gabi. Is everyone on board? Can I start? Victoria, thanks for joining. Okay, so let's get started. Can I get started? Tell me with a yes or no. Let Carla know with yes or no. Carla, they're going to say yes or no, okay? Can I start? Okay, no? Oh, is it? Is it blocking for them? Tá travando para eles, eles estão dizendo? É? Guys, we might have to shut down. Maybe it's the experience, the site that's blocking. I'm going to give it a go. If it doesn't work, we leave it, okay? Let's try it. Yes, yes, perfect. Okay, let's see if it works. It's all about reported speech. You're going to see the sentence, and you have to match the sentence to its reported speech. There is a delay, but I am counting on this delay. I'm checking when you guys get to see my screen. I have one answer already. What? Perfeito, perfeito. I have 2 answers already. Okay, so you guys are getting to see it. 3 answers. My parents are fine is the sentence. Anna said, my parents are fine. What would be the equivalent in reported speech? I have 9 answers, 10, 11. We have 10 seconds to go. You know you guys have a delay. I have 14 answers and time is going to run out. 3, 2, 1. It's out. Okay, I've got 11 right answers and 5 wrong ones. Let's see who's in first place. Beatrice, right? My parents are fine. She said that her parents were fine. You have to change it to the past. Okay? So Beatrice is first, Thais second, and a third, Julia fourth, and one of the many Vinis I have is fifth. Can we move on to next? Is everything okay? Tá dando certo para os meninos? Tá. Guys, remember there is a delay, so it might be complicated for some. If we can do it, then we're going to abort. Let's try the second question, okay? But pay attention, I'm going to say it for you. So if you can't read the question, base it on my saying, okay? She said, I am going to learn to drive. She said, I am going to learn to drive. You said, you have the option, the triangle. He said that he was going to learn to drive. The circle. She said that she go to learn to drive. The other form, the other shape. She said that she was going to learn to drive. And the square, she said that she are going to learn to drive. I have 11 answers, 12 answers, and I have 17 seconds to go. He said he was going to learn to drive. She said that she go to learn to drive. She said that she was going to learn to drive. She said that she are going to learn to drive. 3, 2, 1. I have 20 answers. Fantastic, guys. I have 16 correct answers. The thing is, the sentence on the top said, she said, I'm going to learn to drive. She said, I'm going to learn to drive. So, when you use the reported speech, it had to be, she said that, she. So some of you had it mistaken by he said, but that's just tricky, right? Because it said she said. But anyway, the sentence, I am going to, you have to change to, she was going to, okay? Fantastic. We got 16 right answers. 16 right answers. And the green answer is not correct because the verb to be is in the present. She said that she are going, so that's why it's incorrect. Okay? Next. Let's see who's up front. Who's up front? Beatrice. Beatrice stays up front. But we had some change. I see no Vinis anymore. Let's move on. Next question. The sentence is, I want to buy a car, he said. I want to buy a car. The triangle, pay attention, I want to buy a car, he said. The triangle, she said that she wanted to buy a car. The circle, the yellow one, he said that he wanted to buy a car. The blue one, she said that she wanted to buy a car. And the green answer, he said that he wanted to bought a car. And you have 30 seconds to go. But I got 20 answers. Mas a gente está conseguindo bem pertinho do total. A gente teve 20 respostas. Agora 20. Vai dar certo. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Passa ou repassa. I feel like those game shows. Woohoo! Fantastic. Okay, you guys, we had 15 correct answers. He said that he wanted to buy a car. He said, perfect. Now, the pronoun I, you have to change for the pronoun he. The verb is in the present, want. It has to change to wanted. So he said that he wanted to buy a car. Awesome. Let's see who's up front. Beatrice. But Thais is getting close. Come on, Thais. Beatrice still remains in the first place. Vini, you're climbing up fast. The highest climber. Okay. And we have Johnny. You are representing all the boys in the classroom. We have Beatrice, Thais, Julia, and Victoria. Fantastic, guys. Let's go. Next question. Next question. They say John has a new job. They said John has a new job. They said John has a new job. Red answer. She said that he had a new job. Yellow answer. She said that John had a new job. Blue answer. They said that John has a new job. And the green answer, they say that John had a new job. 28 seconds to go. And I have 8, 9, 10, 12 answers, 13 answers. 20 seconds. 18 answers and 13 seconds to go. Time's up. Time's up. Anyway, 17 correct answers. They said that John had a new job. They said because the question says, they said, John remained John. You could have it changed to he as well. But they said that John had, because if the verb is in the present, has, it has to change to the past, had. They said that John had a new job. Fantastic. Next. Oh my, Johnny is on fire. An answer streak of 4. Fantastic. Guys, if you don't have time to answer, if it's not working in time for you, don't worry. The important thing is that we study the reported speech, okay? So pay attention to what is being explained and check the final result, okay? But anyway, Beatrice, still, you are unbeatable, first place. So let's go next. I can't come to the party on Friday, she said. Oh, come on. I can't come to the party on Friday, she said. So, red answer. He said that he couldn't come to the party on Friday. Yellow answer. She said that he couldn't come to the party on Friday. Blue answer. He said that she couldn't come to the party on Friday. And green answer. She said that she couldn't come to the party on Friday. And 30 seconds. Henry? Uma mensagem? No? No? Okay. I have 16 answers and I have 20 seconds left. Okay. But... Gabi, otherwise we're going to have too much time of the class taken, okay? Let's just try it. Next time I do it, I'll change it. I'll put less questions and then I can put more time, okay? Anyway, I have 20 correct answers. Everybody got it right. She said that she couldn't come to the party on Friday. Fantastic, guys. The verb can't change to the past. Becomes couldn't. You guys rock on the reported speech. That Beatrice, Thais is on fire now. Okay, the sentences. We said we don't have much free time. We said we don't have much free time. Red answer. They said we didn't have much free time. Yellow answer. They said they didn't have much free time. Blue answer, we said we didn't have much free time. And green answer, we said they didn't have much free time. Come on, you guys I have 7 answers, 10 answers, and 27 seconds to go. Okay, we don't have much free time. Is this true? We don't have much free time? Or do we have much free time? Okay. Time's almost up. 3, 2, 1. I have 15 correct answers. They said they didn't have much free time. Pay attention, guys. We are working with reported speech, right? So when we are reporting, we change I for he or she, and we change we for they, okay? Because the sentence is in the present, we don't have much free time. It's going to be they didn't have much free time. I do agree that depending on the situation, we could be reporting on what we said. We even discussed this last class, right? But the ideal response, they said they didn't have much free time. Present becomes past. Fantastic. Let's go next. Whoop, Thais, and we have a change in first place, huh? Thais became first place, okay. And we have 3 players who have a streak of 4 correct answers in a row. Fantastic. I'm going away for a few days, Anna said. I'm going away for a few days, Anna said. Red, she said that she are going away for a few days. Yellow, she said that she is going away for a few days. Blue, she said that she was going away for a few days. Or green, he said that he was going away for a few days. This one's so easy. Easy peasy. Okay, I have 12 answers and I have 20 seconds to go. 19 correct. Okay, all the people that got the time to answer, I know there is the internet and the delay. I know it's not really a fair trial, right? But anyway, the 19 people who responded it correctly. She said that she was going. Future with going to, I am going. Reported speech, past, right? So she said that she was going away. Perfect. Let's see who's up front. Thais said, oh my goodness, Fernando, where did you come from? Fernando just appeared all of a sudden. Fantastic, Fernando. And Thais is on fire. Let's go to question 8. He said, I'll phone you when I get back. He said, I'll phone you when I get back. Oh my goodness, it just started and we have an answer. Anyway, he said, I'll phone you when I get back. Red, he said he would phone me when he got back. She would phone me when she got back. He said he would phone me when she got back. He said he would phone me when she got back. Guys, let's consider that they all have he said, okay? Oh, because one doesn't have it. Sorry about that. What's the right answer? I have 18 answers and I have 11 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. And then it ended. He said he would phone me when he got back. Perfect. The only mistake with the second sentence, it's because it begins with a she and it's actually a he. But anyway, if you have the future with will, you have to change it for the future, for the hypothetical with would, right? Perfect. We're getting to the end, guys. Let's see who's up front. Johnny's back. Okay, and Thais is on fire. Paul said, I woke up feeling ill. Now we have a past tense, right? Paul said, I woke up feeling ill. Red answer, Paul said he had woken up feeling ill. Yellow, he said she had woken up feeling ill. Blue, Paul said he woken up feeling ill. And green answer, Paul said that he had woken up feeling ill. Paul said then, right? Paul said then he had woken up feeling ill. What's the correct answer? 20 seconds to go. Ten seconds to go and 17 answers in. The final seconds, they always race. I have 4, 3, 2, and then it's over. Okay, so we have 11 right answers. Paul said that he had woken up feeling ill. You guys that answered the blue one, the problem with the blue one is that, attention now, this is an important one. You have a sentence in the past tense, right? I woke up. When you have the past tense, you have to change it into past perfect. And how do you write the past perfect? Had plus a verb in the past participle, right? So you had, I woke up feeling ill. In the past, in the reported speech, past perfect, Paul said he had woken up, okay? So simple past changes to past perfect. Let's see who's up ahead. Thais as a Beatrice is back in the game. Come on, Thais, don't forget to have Beatrice there. Victoria is always in the charts. Fantastic. And now we have Pedro. Pedro, great job. And Johnny. We're almost done, guys. Question 10 of 15. Steve said, my sister has had a baby. My sister has had a baby. In reported speech, Steve said he had had a baby. Steve said she had had a baby. He said then she has a baby. He said his sister had had a baby. What's the correct answer? It's a dubious one, right? You might get 2 correct answers there. But anyway, 16 answers, 17 answers, and 13 seconds to go. Come on, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. It's almost done. 2, 0. You guys, Steve said she had had a baby. It's a possible answer. And he said his sister had had a baby. Fantastic. Both are correct. Steve is he, and his sister is she. Of course, if we considered a conversation, for me to understand the sentence, he said she had had a baby, she has to have been mentioned before, right? We are talking about Steve's sister, we are talking about her, and then someone says, Steve said she had had a baby. I would understand she is his sister because we were talking about her. But if we were not talking about her, if we were talking about Steve, the sentence, he said, she had had a baby would be confusing, right? So it depends on the context. But still, both are correct. Steve said she had had a baby. And attention, present perfect, my sister has had, you change it into past perfect. My sister had had. 2 heads in a row? Yes, because it's past perfect, okay? Let's see who's up front. Victoria. Okay, Victoria got 1 rank position. Let's go to 11. I haven't seen Amy recently. Steve. Steve talks a lot. Steve is a gossiper, right? So, I haven't seen Amy recently, Steve said. Answer, the red answer. He said he hadn't seen Amy recently. Steve said, yellow answer. Steve said he hadn't saw Amy recently. Blue answer. He said he hasn't seen Amy recently. And the green answer, he said he's seen Amy recently. Present perfect, right guys? What do I do with the present perfect in reported speech? I have 10 answers and I have 20 seconds to go. 10, 15 answers, 8 seconds to go. Come on, you guys, hurry up. 3, 2, 1. Time's up. 11 correct answers. He said he hadn't seen Amy recently. The yellow answer says, Steve said he hadn't saw. The problem here is saw. The past participle of the verb to see is seen, right? And what's the problem with the blue answer? He said he hasn't. You have present perfect, right? I haven't seen. So you have to change to past perfect. He hadn't seen. Okay? 11 correct answers. Let's see if we have any changes. No. Everyone remained in their positions. Let's go to 12. Where does Peter live? Now we're going to report a question. This is what we studied last class, right? Reporting a question. Where does Pete live? Oh, sorry. Where does Peter live? She asked him. Red answer. She asked him where Peter lived. Yellow answer. She asked her where Peter lived. Blue answer. He asked him where Peter lived. And green answer, she asked him where Peter lived. 27 seconds to go, and I have 7 answers. 20 seconds. Twelve, 10, 9, 8. I only get 16 answers now. Have some people dropped out? Where are my 21 participants? Okay, 16 correct answers. She asked him where Peter lived. So guys, great transaction from question to reported speech. 2 things that happened, right? You don't use the question format anymore. It's not interrogative anymore. So where Peter lived, and it's present, it changes to past. So where does Peter live? Where Peter lived. Fantastic, guys. You rock. We're almost done. Thais is up front. 13 of 15. He asked me, do you speak English? And I'm very excited to say, yes, we all speak English here. He asked me, do you speak English? Red answer, he asked that I spoke English. Yellow answer, he asked me if I speak English. Blue answer, he asked me if I spoke English. Green answer, they asked me if I spoke English. 30 seconds to go. 5 answers in. 20 seconds and 16 answers. Come on, where's the rest of the team? I had 20, 21, now I only get 16, 17. I think it's the internet, right? And the delay you guys get. But that's okay, focus on the content, okay? The interaction is just to have an idea of how well you guys are doing. But the important thing is that we are seeing the content. Anyway, he asked me, do you speak English? The correct response is, he asked me if Remember, for yes or no questions, do you speak English is a yes or no question, you have to add if in the reported speech. If. So he asked me if I spoke English. Affirmative and past, because the question was in the present. We only have 2 to go, and we have 4 players who got 7 answers right. Fantastic, in a row. So we're getting to the end. What's your name? He asked me. This is so easy. What's your name? He asked me. Red answer, he asked me that my name was. Yellow answer, he asked me what was my name. Blue answer, he asked me what my name was. And green answer, he asked me what my name was. So you guys have 37 seconds to go. And I have 5 answers in. This one's so easy. This is not for your level, guys. I should have raised the bar. Okay, 11 answers in and 18 seconds to go. We're almost there. The question is in the present, in the simple present, and it has the verb to be. So, 3, 2, 1, time's out. Time's up. The correct answer, he asked me what my name was. Remember? The question is, what is your name? But when we use reported speech, you no longer use the affirmative, the interrogative form. You use the affirmative form. So what is your name changed to what my name is. But you have to remember to put it into past tense. So he asked me what my name was. Okay? And the final round, the final question for us to get done with this. Johnny, be good. Did you come by train? He asked. Did you come by train? He asked. So the final one. I'm amazed because whenever the question starts, I have one answer in already. How come? Anyway, did you come by train? He asked. The red answer, he asked if I didn't by train. The yellow answer, he asked whether I had come by train. The blue answer, he asked if I have come by train. And the green answer, he asked if I come by train. What is the right one? You have a question in the past tense, right? So it's already past. If it's past, I have to change to something else. We have 11 answers in and 10 seconds to go. Final question. We're going to find out who was our champion today. Okay, we have 9 correct answers. He asked whether I had come by train. 3 things for us to pay attention. It's a yes or no question, right? Did you come by train? So it's a yes or no question. If it's a yes or no question, I have to put if or whether in the reported speech. Here we have whether. Whether is a more formal way of expressing it, but it's the same as if, okay? So he asked whether. Now, I have interrogative form. Did you come by train? It's no longer going to be interrogative form because the person is not asking anymore. The person is reporting the question. So that's affirmative. And it's simple past. So it's going to change to past perfect. That's why the result, the answer is, he asked whether I had come by train. Okay? So, the final result, the podium, Johnny is 3rd place. Congratulations, Johnny. Johnny, be good. Victoria got 2nd place. And Thais, congratulations. Okay, you guys, fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. The idea is for us to exercise what we are studying, but in a way that I can also see how well you guys are doing. And overall, the idea is You guys are doing very good. You have understood the reported speech. We still make more mistakes in the reporting of questions, right? Because it's what we learned last. And also because it is a bit more complicated because we have a few more changes to do, right? Okay, you guys, it was fantastic. Great job. For the second half of our class, we're going to correct our homework and move on the topics, okay? Let me know if you enjoyed the activity. Gabi, I know we need more time, right? But also, we have lots of other resources to use. So, thank you guys for joining in, okay? Let's take a pause, let's have some water, and we'll come back in a while, okay? 15 minutes, we'll be back. Thank you, guys.